Good morning, students. So in this class we will see our next concept, that is condition of a sphere to touch the plane. I think in the last class we have seen how to find the equation of a sphere through the circle. Okay, that is if S is the equation of a sphere and P is the equation of a plane, then equation of a sphere is given by S plus lambda P. Then the depend on the given condition we have to find the value of lambda. Is it? Now we are having condition of a sphere to touch the plane. Now see, in the last class we have seen what is the if you are having equation of a sphere and if this is your equation of a plane, then we say this represent the equation of a circle. Okay, intersection of equation of a sphere and equation of a plane represent the equation of a circle, and we have seen the equation also and how to find that equation of the circle, how to find center, how to find the radius. Now this concept is nothing but equation of a sphere to touch the plane. Means if this is your equation of a sphere, okay, this is your equation of a sphere, and suppose if this is your equation of a plane, if this is your equation of a plane, and here this equation of a sphere and equation of a plane touch, or we can say this equation of a sphere touches the equation of a plane. This sphere touches the plane. Sphere touches the plane. Okay, because here exactly it touches. But what is the condition for that? Is suppose this is the center of this sphere and this is the radius of this sphere. If this is the center and R is nothing but radius of the sphere, okay, we can denote this point is nothing but P, and its point lies on the plane. Now if you see the perpendicular distance from the center of the sphere to the plane, you know that this this is the center C, and this is our plane P. Okay, this is our plane, and if you draw this line, this is the perpendicular distance from the center to this plane. This is the perpendicular. We know that these two lines are called parallel. If you are having like this, then these two lines are called perpendicular. Okay, these are the parallel, these are the perpendicular. Now if you see this, here we are having, this is our line and this is one more line, and these two lines are perpendicular. But here this line is nothing but what? Radius of the sphere, and this is the plane. Okay, this is the plane. So if you see, this is the perpendicular distance. Okay, this is the perpendicular distance from the center to the plane. Okay, and this perpendicular distance from the center to the plane is nothing but here radius of the sphere, because already we denote this part is nothing but radius of the sphere. So if your perpendicular distance from the center to the plane is equal to the radius of the sphere, then we can say the equation, then we can say the sphere touches the given plane. Then we can say the sphere touches the given plane. Okay, what is the condition? If the perpendicular distance from the center of the sphere to the plane, this is the perpendicular distance, and if this distance is equal to the radius of the sphere, then we can say the given sphere touches the given plane. Okay, now we know that how to find the center and how to find the radius of the equation of the given sphere, but we have to see how to find this perpendicular distance from the center to the plane. Okay, now suppose if your given equation of a sphere is what? X square plus y square plus z square plus 2ux plus 2vy plus 2wz plus d is equal to 0. And equation of a plane is ax plus by plus cz plus d is equal to 0. Okay. Now first we will find the center and radius. We know that center is equal to what? Minus u minus v minus w. And radius can be given as square root of u square plus v square plus w square minus t. Now the condition for this is what? Perpendicular distance from the center, or perpendicular length from the center of the sphere to the plane. This is equal to radius of the sphere. We know that the radius of the sphere is given by this formula. How to find the length perpendicular? So the length perpendicular from the center to the, okay, the length, I will write the length perpendicular from the center, okay, from the center minus u minus v minus w to the given plane, What is the equation of a plane here? Ax plus by plus cz plus d is equal to 0 is given by modulus of we have to substitute x, y, z value is nothing but minus u minus v minus w in this equation. So what you will get? A into minus u plus b into minus v plus c into minus w. Keep the constant as it is and divided by square root of you will get a coefficient of x, y, z whole square, that is a square plus b square plus c square. This is the length perpendicular from the center to the plane. Okay. Then we will solve this and we will check whether you will get this value and the radius value are equal or not. If both the values are equal, then we can say the given equation or the given sphere touches the given plane. Okay. So this is the condition. Now they can ask the example like show that the given sphere touches the given plane. They will give one equation of a sphere and one equation of a plane. So using the given equation of a sphere, please try to find the center and radius. Okay. Then find this length perpendicular from the center to the plane and check whether this value and the radius value are equal or not. If they are equal, then write down the given equation of a sphere touches the given plane. Okay. So we will see the examples depend on this. They can ask this example for 2 marks. We will solve the 5 marks also, but first we will see the 2 marks example. So we are having our first example is show that the sphere x square plus y square plus z square minus 2x minus 4y plus 2z minus 3 is equal to 0 touches the plane 2x minus 2y plus z plus 12 is equal to 0. Okay. Now here what they said, show that means if you are finding the length perpendicular and if you are finding the radius, we want both the values should be equal. Then only we can say this equation of a sphere touches the given equation of a plane. So for that, first we have to find the center and radius of the given sphere. Okay. So how we will find the center? To find the center, we want the value of UVW. So coefficient of x can be denoted as 2u. So 2u is equal to minus 2. That implies u is equal to minus 2 by 2, that is minus 1. Next, v is equal to coefficient of y, that is minus 4. So that implies v is equal to minus 4 by 2, that is minus 2. And 2w is equal to coefficient of z, that is 2. That implies w is equal to 2 by 2, it is 1. So value of UVW is minus 1, minus 2, 1. So how we will write the center? Center is given by minus u minus v minus w. Okay, so what we will write? Minus u. U value is minus 1. So minus into minus it is plus 1. Minus v. V is minus 2. So minus v is nothing but plus 2. And minus w. So minus 1. So we will get center is 1, 2, minus 1. Now find the radius of the sphere. So what we will get? Square root of u square plus v square plus w square minus d. So square root of u square. U value is minus 1 square is 1. Minus 2 square is 4. 1 square is 1. And here, if you consider, don't consider this is the value. We have to take we are finding the radius of the given sphere. So d value is here minus 3. So you will get minus into minus it is plus 3. Solve this. What you will get? Square root of 4 plus 1 is 5. 5 plus 1, 6 plus 3 is 9. And root 9 is 3. So the radius value is 3. Now we will find the length perpendicular. So how we will get? LENG, length perpendicular from the center 1 to minus 1 to the plane 2x minus 2y plus z plus 12 is equal to 0 is given by what? Modulus of 2 into, here x value is nothing but 1. We have to consider the center is nothing but now x, y, z. Substitute in that plane. Minus 2 into y value is 2. plus z value is minus 1. So directly it is minus 1 and that plus 12 as it is. Divided by square root of coefficient of x square plus y square, a square plus b square plus z square. So 2 square, that is 4. Minus 2 square, again it is 4. And coefficient of z is 1, 1 square is 1. Solve that. What you will get? Modulus of 2 into 1 is 2. 2 into 2, 4. Okay, minus 1 plus 12. So you will get it is plus 11. Divided by square root of 4 plus 4, 8. 8 plus 1, 9. Solve this. This is equal to 11 plus 2, that is 13. And you will get 13 minus 4 is nothing but 9. So divided by root 9 value is 3. Okay, so modulus of 9 by 3 is nothing but 3. So if you see, the length perpendicular is also 3 and the radius of the sphere is also 3. So we can write, since radius of the sphere is equal to the length perpendicular to the length perpendicular from the center to the plane are equal, therefore the given sphere touches the given plane. Okay, so this is one example. We are having one more example. Show that the given sphere touches the given plane. Please, you can try that. I will give that for the homework. And one more example is there for 2 marks. They said, find the value of A. Find the value of A, small a, for which the plane x plus y plus z is equal to a into root 3 touches the sphere x square plus y square plus z square minus 2x minus 2y minus 2z minus 6 is equal to 0. Okay, find the value of A if the given sphere touches the given plane or the plane touches the given sphere, meaning is same. Now here they said already the equation of a sphere or the given sphere touches the given plane, means the condition is satisfied. Now using that condition we have to find the value of this A. Okay, so first again we will find the center and radius of the sphere. So what you will get the center, to find the center you will get 2u is equal to minus 2, so u is equal to minus 1. 2v is equal to coefficient of y, that is minus 2, so v is equal to minus 1 again. 2w is equal to again minus 2, so w is equal to minus 1. So if we are having the value of u, v, w, that is minus 1, minus 1, minus 1. So you will get center is what? Minus u, minus v, minus w is equal to what? Change the sign, 1, 1, 1. This is the center. Now we will find the radius of the sphere, or we will first we will write the condition. Here what they said, this equation of a plane touches the equation of a sphere. They already touches to each other. So we, using that condition, we have to find the value of A. So write down the condition. What we have to write? Since the given equation of a plane touches the given equation of a sphere, therefore the length perpendicular from the center, the length perpendicular from the center 1, 1, 1 to the plane, given plane, is equal to radius of the sphere. So how we will find the length perpendicular? Equation of a plane is x plus y plus z is equal to a root 3. So value of x, y, z is nothing but 1, 1, 1. So how we will write it is 1 plus 1 plus 1. Take this a root 3 on this side. So it is minus a root 3 divided by square root of a square plus b square plus c square. So coefficient of x, y, z is 1, 1, 1. 1 square, that is 1. Again 1 square is 1, 1, 1. Okay, this is equal to, what we have to take? It is equal to radius of the sphere, that is square root of u square plus v square plus w square minus d. So u square is minus 1 square, 1 square. Again minus 1 square, 1 square, minus 1 square, 1 square, that is 1 minus d. And in the equation of a sphere, minus d, d value is minus 6. So you will get minus into minus, it is plus 6. Okay, solve this. 1 plus 1 plus 1 is 3 minus a into root 3 divided by square root of 3. Okay, and in this side root of 1 6 plus 6 1 plus 1 plus 1 3, and 3 plus 6 is root 9. So we can cancel the modulo here, because you will get the same term, positive term. 3 minus a root 3 divided by root 3 is equal to root 9 value is 3. We want the value of a, so solve for a. So we will transfer this root 3 on that side. So we will get 3 minus a root 3 is equal to 3 into root 3. Transfer this root 3 on that side. Now again we can transfer this 3 again. So what we will get, minus a root 3 is equal to 3 root 3. If you transfer this minus 3, plus 3 on this side, you will get it is minus 3. Okay. So what we will get, minus a is equal to 3 root 3 minus 3 divided by, transfer this root 3 on this side, you will get it is divided by root 3. But we want the value of a, so we can multiply minus sign. So what we will get, a is equal to, this becomes positive now, this becomes negative. So you will get 3 minus 3 into root 3 divided by root 3. If you want, you can take 3 common here. What you will get if you are taking 3 is common, 1 minus root 3 divided by root 3. Okay, that is the value of a. Okay, see, we know that we can write this 3 is nothing but what, root 3 into root 3. If you are writing this 3 is root 3 into root 3, so this root 3 get cancelled. So here we remains with what, root 3 in the bracket 1 minus root 3. Okay, if you want to solve next, you can solve this, or you can keep here as it is. That is the value of a. Okay, but we know that we can write this 3 is nothing but root 3 into root 3. So we can write this, then root 3 get cancelled, we remains with 1 root 3. Again if you multiply this inside, what you will get, root 3 minus root 3 into 3 is 3. So you will get a value is root 3 minus 3. Or you can stop here only. That is the value of a. Okay, so this is the method to find the constant value or unknown value. So they can give any equation of a plane and any equation of a sphere, and they can ask this type of example. Find the value of a here if the given plane touches the given sphere. Okay, so this is the example, depend on this condition if the sphere touches the plane. Okay, I will give one example for homework. Please you can check whether the given equation is given sphere is touches the given plane or not. Okay, so these are the 2 marks example. We are having 5 marks example, and that is very important, and it is depend on the equation of a circle through the equation of a sphere through the circle. Okay, see, in the last class we have solved the example. Equation of a sphere through the circle is given by s plus lambda p is equal to 0. Okay, then we have to find the value of lambda depend on the given condition. Now they can ask the 5 marks example. Find the equation of a sphere through the circle. They will give equation of a sphere and equation of a plane, and your condition can be given as that equation of a sphere touches the any given equation of a plane. Now we will use this condition now. Okay, so they can ask together, it is for 5 marks. We will see that in the next class. Okay, because it is little bit lengthy, so we will see that in the next class.